Hey everybody, it's Jason Zombie Collector, and I have 11 Don Mattinglys, so I still trying to whittle it down. I think I'm pretty much even now, but every once in a while when I grab a stack of Mattixes, the Mattinglys is like one or two higher, so I've been trying to keep it even. First up is a 2014 Mattingly from Topps. It says 50 years of the draft, so there you go. There you go, Don Mattingly. The back, there's nothing special about the back. So to show you that card there. Next up is a Cooperstown card from Pinnacle. I love this card. It looks very, very cool. I believe this was like a subset that was released. If I'm not mistaken, it had Carl Ripken Jr. on the box. You could get it as like a hanger pack. It was just the Cooperstown collection, and I guess there was 30 cards in the set. And Mattingly was one of them. I want to say 92. Yeah, 92. So there you go. There is the Mattingly from that Cooperstown collection. Here's a mini of Gypsy Queen from 2014. It's very cool, and I like this Gypsy Queen. Gypsy Queen, and again, like Gypsy Queen that Allen and Ginter, those like the Heritage, the Gallery, the ones where they're like doing a lot more like of the painting style. I just think they're very cool. Sometimes there's not much to it, but it's usually it's a new an image you have not seen before. So I really like that because a lot of times you see a lot of these images kind of keep popping up, but these are usually quite different. Here is an Allen Ginter mini from I want to say 2013. Is that right? Now maybe it's 18. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. But there you go. Let me get it out of the light. So there you go. There's a cool Mr. Mattingly there, Mr. Hitman 23. Shout out to you, buddy. Then there's a Fleer 94 Team Leaders. And this is a cool one there. Really dig this. It's with the Yankees in the background logo, along with him looking off in the distance and then him getting ready at first base. There is the back. And then this one is a 2018 insert with the vintage throwback style. Really, really dig this. Love this design. So there you go. Very, very cool. Next one up is a Top Glove from 93 Fleer. It looks like he's like some kind of like working in the mines with the way the helmet sits on his head. It's like he just came out of like the coal mines of West Virginia. With that helmet, it's not sitting on top of his head, it's like down on his ears. So I find that to be pretty funny. As you can see there. He just has like a weird look on his face. He's just like, this is pretty hard on my head. It's like pushing down my brain. But yeah, there you go. There's a eyelash on there. I promise you it's an eyelash, everybody. Don't get weirded out. Next up is Hallowed Highlights. What does it say there? Mattingly hits in the 8th straight game from 2016. So there you go. There's a pretty standard insert card. I like how they got the guy that he's like high-fiving is or shaking his hand is like blurred out. I never paid attention to that before. But he's like literally blurred out. That's not my camera. It's like they purposely blurred him out. It's like they don't want, either they don't have his rights for him to be on the card, or they just didn't want the card to have any reflection of this guy. But you can't make out who that is, which is interesting. Next up is a Golden Moments Don Mattingly from 2012. I feel like a lot of people have these cards. There's a handful of them of different players. So you have a Golden Moments. I'm not going to focus on that one too much. And then we have the Highlight Don Mattingly card from 1987. Hits home runs in 8. Don Mattingly hits home runs in 8th straight game. This sounded weird to me. Then that's July 18th, 1987. So there you go. And again, we know this is a series or a set of inserts that had lots of different players with lots of different highlights throughout their careers. You have a lot of the vintage older dudes from back in the day up through guys that were only a few years past their retirement in there. And then the last card I'll end up with is a 2015 Rarities of Donnie Baseball right there. Don Mattingly, it's a good image. It's an image you see a lot of Don Mattingly cards with him with the gum or the chaw or the tobacco after he gets a hit and taking off running. It's an image that is quite familiar to most of us. So there you go. So that's it. That's my group of Maddixes, the previous video, and my Mattinglys. I hope you all enjoyed. And I have a handful more to go. So stay tuned, and thanks again for watching. Peace.